Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another morning Kickstart. I'm Brad Neufeld.
And I'm Jay Walther.
And we're here to give you your quote for the day, your resilience tip, and also a fun fact. Man, the time's just flying.
It is.
Anyway, but here we are. We're already into the week, Thursday. Here we go. Let's see what we can do today. All right, I'm going to turn it over to you, Jay, for our quote of the day.
Okay. Today's quote is from A.C. Benson. It says, very often a change of self is needed more than a change of scene. And that's kind of what we've been talking about, our mindset mastery topics, of just how are we changing ourselves? It's not where you are. You start with what you have and where you are and what you know, and you move on from there. So maybe it's I guess one of my favorite mentors says it's your attitude.
Yeah.
That determines where you're going, not where you are.
Well, yeah. How do you think that works, Jay? Your attitude. So if you have a bad attitude, what does that look like?
Well, most people, I think I've got a quote further on through the month that people with a bad attitude see things as obstacles.
Oh yeah.
Or roadblocks, and people with good attitudes just see them as opportunities. So, it's how you look at it.
It really is. Perspective is everything. And
yeah.
Okay. Well, that kind of fits in with today's tip. Let's see where this goes here. Today, again, continue on with the winning mindset series. Winning mindset number 9 is winners learn from their failures quickly. Okay, now I'm using the word failure. Remember, we had talked before, there's no such thing as failure. However, I use the word failure in this one just because our brains are so used to hearing that word, the word failures. But people, you'll notice this about people who are successful. They don't sit there and beat themselves up or stew over things that don't go right for very long. They have this knack for when things don't go right, they go, okay, that didn't work. Next.
Yeah.
And they move on. And so, but where I know it's most human beings do, when something doesn't go right, they feel offended, they feel let down, they feel hurt. They feel like the universe isn't working in their favor, all kinds of different things, when all it did was open up an opportunity to learn something, as we've discussed many times on here. Anytime there's a quote unquote failure, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work. It just means that we might need to do something a little bit differently. And the quicker you can take that time, instead of focusing on the problem, focus on what the solution is. That's been something that's helped me in many areas. It's helped me with stress. It's helped me with anger even over the years. Don't get angry at it. What good does that do? Because all that does is waste time building up all these, these emotions that don't need to be there. Immediately go, okay, that didn't work. Next, what's the next thing I can work on?
Right. Yep.
Focus on a solution versus the challenge. And so that's our tip for the day. Winners, mindset number 9 is they learn from their failures quickly. And I know we talked a couple of weeks ago about the black dot. That example fits really good in here with the black dot. If we're constantly focusing on the one or two negative things that go on in our day, that's going to consume everything, and it's going to take our thoughts away from putting together a plan to actually succeed. And so again, the quicker you can let it go, get your mind off the black dot, go, okay, I spilt my milk, clean it up, move on. Don't even focus on it there anymore. It's done. It's over with. And so go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, change of self is changing your attitude, changing to the next thing. Even that didn't work. What's next is that change of self.
Yeah. And the quicker you do that, the better off everybody is. So anyway, let's get on to our fun fact for the day. So this one still has to do with food, I understand.
Yeah. Again, that must have been what was on my mind when I was looking up these fun facts. These look good,
Yes.
Even if you've never tried an empanada, there's a good chance you've had one of their distant and delicious cousins. Originally from Galicia, Spain. I hope I said that right. Anybody from Galicia, Spain? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Empanadas now exist in over 30 countries in some shape or form. The name comes from empanar, which means to bread in Spanish and Portuguese. But some historians argue that the true meaning is, can I have another?
Oh, really?
That might not be a historical fact, but we can keep the spirit alive
Oh, absolutely.
when National Empanada Day comes rolling in on April 8th.
Well, is there such thing as an empanada donut then? Can I have another? No, never mind.
Maybe you need to invent those and open your own empanada donut restaurant.
There you go. Hey, see, I just came up with a creative idea.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Tuesday with the creativity. There we go. Who knows? Let's give it a shot. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Jay. But this is our morning kickstart for today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you loved what you heard, please leave us a comment or a like or a subscribe to the channel. It really helps us with marketing this message out to as many people as we can get to. And so anyway, click the subscribe button or the like button. And anyway, we're just going to keep on doing these because Jay and I love to do them, and we're getting some good responses out of them. And so thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you later.